What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Baller Podcast. I am your host, Raymundo, and please feel free to subscribe. I'm back. It's been 3 months since I've been posting, but the coronavirus is still here, so I was like, you know what? I gotta find guests either way. So today is a big day. I think I found a co-host. You guys let me know in the description box below if you guys agree with me, if he's a good podcast host, this and that. And yeah, guys, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things here. So let's get to it and add the co-host of today's episode. What's up, man? How you been, bro?
I'm chilling, man. Just, trying to stay safe, to be honest, and, trying to work on myself, grow during this quarantine.
Yeah. So tell the people who you are, bro, because no one from my following knows who you are. So tell them your name and then tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name is Joel Dela Cruz. A little bit about myself. I'm pretty just outgoing, to be honest. I'm kind of to myself too. I like to just, be by myself sometimes. I do podcasts also. I have two. I do one with my friends and then one for sports with my family. So that's pretty much it. And then play video games. That's it.
Yeah, that's it, man. Hey, so go check out his podcast once you guys are done watching our podcast, because this is the first episode I've done since 3 months, bro. 3 months.
I know. I haven't done one in a minute too.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Once the coronavirus, I don't even know if I can say that now because I'm not trying to get, demonetized or any of that. But, ever since that happened, it's been hard to get guests on. It's been so hard. But it should have been easier, but I guess it's not. So, yeah. So we got a lot of stuff that happened during the weekend and stuff like that. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First of all, let's talk about the big thing the biggest thing that's been going on. Well, the second thing that's been going on, the two deaths that happened with John Travolta's wife. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I know who she is.
Bro, I grew up with watching Sky High, bro, that was my favorite movie at the time, bro. That was a lit ass movie, bro. When I was growing up, it was just bro, they were badasses and all that stuff. And it's just sad, man. It's sad.
I started watching her from, cause she was in Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
So I started watching it from that, and then Sky High, and then other movies she made, and then obviously John Travolta. So
yeah, she was an amazing actress. So and then also the Glee star. Let me get her name right, cause I don't watch Glee, so that's one thing. I never watched Glee, but it was a huge thing, bro. It was a huge thing everywhere. Have you watched Glee before or not?
No, never seen it.
Okay, so let me see. Her name was, let me see, because I don't have that, because I don't really watch Glee. I know a lot of people that do watch Glee, but I don't. It's just not my thing. I don't know. Let me see. Glee. Okay, there you go. So her name is Naya Rivera. So rest in peace to Naya Rivera and John Travolta's wife. Damn, that's sad, bro. Lately, it's crazy, man. 2020 is not a good year. It's not a good year, man, at all. This year just started horrible. Everyone knows what happened, so I'm not even gonna say what happened, but it's just not been good, But there's always light at the end of the tunnel, So that's something that's very, complicated. Do you have any thoughts on all this that 2020 stuff has happened?
There's obviously, pros and cons to what's been going on.
Yeah.
So, for me personally, just want to focus more on the pros, and just ways to improve too. Yeah. We got a lot of shit going on in 2020, with the, the protests and then the virus and people passing away and everything. So it's been hard, but I think, we still gotta stick together and, go forward from there.
So now let's go to the biggest thing that happened during the whole weekend / week. Will Smith, man. Will fucking Smith, bruh. God damn, bruh. Oh my god. Okay, so first of all, I didn't know what the hell was going on at first. I wasn't into all the drama because I don't like drama. I'll be honest. I don't like drama. But it was like the biggest thing in the internet like for like the last week. The memes, the Twitter trend line, what's it called, trends and all that stuff. It was there, the headlines, everything. So basically, for the people that don't know, this thing resurfaced where Jada had supposedly relationships with August, who is a artist, and basically this happened 4 years ago, and this is all according to the video from the Red Table, which was pretty interesting conversation to say the least. Did you see the video, the full video?
I saw like little clips on Twitter. That was it. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah. So basically, what happened was, they took a little break, and basically it was hilarious, man. Jada was just she was trying to dodge all the questions and make it seem like she was downplaying the questions. So for example, like the thing that's everyone's talking about, the entanglement thing, it was kind of like she could have just said she was messing with August, she was having like sexual relationships with him and all this stuff. Hey, and keep in mind, there's only a few people who have messed with Jada, man, and they're all goats, bro. They're all goats. Like, you got Tupac, you got Will Smith, and then August in there, bro. Oh man, bro. What's your opinion on that, man?
I talked to my brother about it yesterday in the morning. Because I didn't really know too much about it, and I thought he did. But watching it and like kind of reading people's comments, I'm not really like. I mean, I don't pick sides and like, I don't really care too much about it. Like when the trend was going on, I was like, oh, whatever, just like. But I'm not really like. I mean, I can understand like her, like why. Because like what people don't really get, because I was reading some people's comments, they're talking about like, oh, well, like she should have just got the divorce and then that. But like, I think what people don't really understand is that like. It's not a divorce. Like filing for a divorce isn't an overnight thing.
Yeah.
Like one day and then the next day you're divorced. It's like 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's long process. Money's involved, children's involved, property's involved. So it can take up to years for it. Because like my parents, it took like 7 years to officially get divorced, but they were already another house with different people. So it was kind of already separated. So like for them, they said that they were separated. They both said that they were both done with each other. So, like, I can kind of see why she did what she did. Some comfort. So he was there and he, gave her comfort, I guess. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't see, like, a wrong in what she did.
People do that. Like, just, like, put yourself in her position, in her shoes. Like, okay, she's going through a rough relationship right now where she doesn't really feel comfortable. So she went to someone who's comfortable. And obviously that didn't work out, and they worked their thing out, and now they're
yeah, like I agree with that. Definitely, that's a very long process, but I think the thing that got most people was the fact that she was trying to downplay everything that she was doing, like kind of sound like the victim, and it was kind of funny because they're big time celebrities, and they should be kind of like an example, and like the communication was just horrible. Like, it was obvious that they didn't have, like, great communication in, like, 4 years ago, where she was finding out, she was saying, like, oh, I needed to be loved, this and that, like, it was so long since I felt good, and I'm like, damn, so you didn't talk to him about it? Like, like, I know if you tell that to a guy, the guy is most likely gonna try his hardest to, give you what he wants. I mean, give you what she wants, so I feel like that would have been a very important part, but at the same time, she's right to do whatever she wants once they're broken up. Like, she can do whatever the hell she wants, and no one can judge her for that. That's her, But hey, props to my man August, man. Hey, that he just joined an elite group, bro.
When it sounds like
I mean, they single at that point, but I mean,
obviously they work shit out because
they're still together now and they're able to talk about it. I think. What people were saying, oh, look how like hurt Will Smith is feeling. It's like
you can see that. Like, I know that because like
You know, like, because I'm pretty sure he knew about it. Like, he knew something. Yeah. So, like, her having to explain it again is like, fuck. Like, I kind of hate hearing that because, like, I knew it was a rough patch. So, like, that's why I think his facial expressions were the way they were, was because he knew about it already. So bringing it up again was kind of like, fuck. Like, I don't like that, you know. So that's why, like, I can see that. So I think people are playing it a little bit too much right now.
So this is an important question, bro. Let's see. So, if you could mess with Jada, would you mess with her, bro? That's a big ass question, bro.
Heck nah, bro. Like,
really? Oh man.
Like, at the same time, she's old enough to be his mom, you know?
Hey, but take this in consideration, bro. You would be up there with the GOATs.
That's true.
Will Smith, Tupac, August is already up there. Hey, that's the biggest thing of his career, bro. That's it. Like, that's over. He's gonna die with the GOATs. That's it. But damn, so you wouldn't?
I can't.
Oh man.
Don't know to be moms, man. I can't do that.
Oh man, that's funny, bro. I think I would, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I would, man. Hey, I would be up there in the Mount Rushmore, bro. That'd be hella lit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be damn cool. So yeah. So next we gotta talk about Kanye. Jesus, man. No pun intended, but damn, man, Kanye. Okay, so apparently Kanye, and this is not recent, but it's kind of, you know, still in the air. Kanye supposedly took to Twitter and said he's running for president 2020. So it is, man. Honestly, I think it's just a bunch of BS. I feel like my opinion on everything is, like, he has no policies yet. He can't even be on ballots. Like, he can't even be on ballots from, like, New York and other states. So
states that are voted already. So
yeah. So I feel like he's just playing around. I heard that he has bipolar. He has a bipolar. You know, he's just bipolar, and his family's trying to help him through this stage with his bipolar, being bipolar and all that stuff, trying to help him to, you know, hopefully it said 2 weeks. It'll last 2 weeks, and then he's done. But my thing is, it's just like I it's kind of funny because I don't know if it's bipolar, if it's him being bipolar, or if it's him just trying to, like, work with the president, and, you know, trying to take away the votes from Joe Biden. That's what I feel like what's going on. Cause he's not dumb, bro. He's not dumb. He has Kim Kardashian, a businesswoman, by his side, who, like, let's be honest, if he becomes president by a miracle, Kim Kardashian is gonna be the president, bro. Like, if I'm being honest, she's gonna be more president than Kanye. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I feel like it's all just a joke, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, like we were saying, like, some, you know,
states are already voting or voted already, so it's kind of just like, I mean, if you vote for him, you're pretty much voting for who's already in office. So I mean,
yeah, I feel like
get rid of them, but
they vote for somebody like Kanye, then it's the same thing. So yeah. I don't think it's a good idea. I think he's probably just making a joke or something.
Yeah.
Like, he's joking. Hopefully he's just joking, you know, and hopefully he's not trying to do what he's trying to do, because there's a lot of people that would rather vote for Kanye. There's a lot of people. Surprisingly. It's really crazy, man. I can't even believe how you could vote for Kanye when he has mental breakdowns every single, like, week, bro. Like, he has so many mental breakdowns. That's really crazy. I can't even, like, trust him with my life, bro. I can't. Like he has good he has alright music. That's it.
It's crazy. I mean, he hasn't even written good music in a long time either. So
yeah, it's insane, bro. But yeah, that's just, you know, I'm a Democrat, so, and I'm not gonna be close-minded about things, you know. I don't care if he's Republican. Like, if he has good policies and all that stuff, then, you know, screw it. But he has to be serious about it, you know. Not like, but after his history, like, a lot of people are like, oh, you should focus on the policies only. And I'm just like, no, bro. Like, you also gotta listen to how he is as a person, because he's gonna be the one, like, there, you know. Like, if someone has a history of, you know, doing horrible shit, Why would you want to have him in the office? Like that, like controlling, like he has the codes for the nuclear bombs, bro. You swear, like he's not gonna go ham, you know? So, hey, you gotta be very careful. I feel like it's just making, like, imagine what other, like, countries are thinking about us right now, bro. Imagine. They're probably thinking, oh my, like, man, these guys are just, these are just clowns, bro. Straight up clowns. Because anyone could become president, bro. Anybody. It's insane.
The way it's anybody to become president.
Yeah, honestly, all you gotta do is be above 35. And I'm just like, bro, like, I think they should have a law where they can't be president unless they held office, like a position office. I feel like that's very important to know politics, because, like, I don't think Kanye knows politics. He's never voted. He's never even voted. Like, come on, man. How can you have someone like that being president, man? I can't even. Like, nah, that's just not my thing, man. I don't.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's the world we live in.
Man, it's insane, bro. Like, but yeah, next thing we gotta talk about is, do you have any topics you want to talk about? Anything in specific?
I mean, whatever you want to talk about, man. I'm good.
All right, we got the NBA, bro. The NBA.
This month, 2 more weeks. Got 13 days. Right, 13 days, something like that.
Something like that, man. Man, the time is going by fast for me. I don't know about you, but for me, time is going by hella quick. Like, I don't know. It feels like a summer break. Like, honestly, it feels like summer, like back in the day.
Summer too, so.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, you're just doing your thing. I'm not even caring and stuff like that. And, yeah, we got the NBA coming back on July 30th, right? I believe.
Yeah,
On
July
30th. We got, let me see the games. I believe there are the Lakers and Clippers.
Yeah, it will be
Pelicans and Utah, and then Lakers and Clippers right after.
That's good. That's a good matchup, bro. That's what we've been waiting for, bro. But man, it's crazy how everything went by so fast, bro. Insane. Once the season stopped, like once they paused the season, everything stopped. And it, like they were the first ones. They were the first ones. They were like the catalyst to everything. Like
Once the NBA closed, they said that they were gonna shut down. Everybody else shut down right after that. So
yeah, it's really crazy, bro. And it was a good season, bro. This was the season. I felt like this was gonna be the best season, bro, from like that I've watched so far. You know, because you got
a little bit, yeah.
Cause I wanted to see Zion. I've been watching this kid since high school, bro. Zion, I've been wanting to watch Zion, and he only played like a couple games, and I'm like, damn, I want to see this kid like go to the playoffs, you know. And then he would have been Rookie of the Year. John Morant, cool. He's cool as Rookie of the Year. He totally deserves it, and all that stuff. But we're watching a great ass team. I can't wait for next year when we got KD, Kyrie, we got everyone back. You know.
That's why I was kind of like, it's a good season, but it's not gonna be the best because I mean, we're missing Curry and Clay that were gone.
Yeah.
Kyrie were gone, so it's kind of like a lot of injuries that happened last year, kind of messed up this season. But I mean, hey, gotta make the best of what we got.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. That's the injuries are just insane, bro. But finally, we're getting it back. We're getting it on July 30th. What are your predictions, man? Because keep in mind, Rajon Rondo got hurt. You know, and I'm not like a team guy. Like, I like players. I'm not super into teams, but obviously I'm from LA, so Lakers blood is just in me since like my family, like, you know, all that stuff. We're grown with it, you know. So we like the Lakers, you know, but I'm more of a players type of guy. So I like players. So I think, you know, I'm gonna let you. You know, talk about what's your opinions and what you think is gonna happen.
So I'm a Laker fan.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a fan since like I was like 5 years old.
So it's like what, like 2005, 2006, something like that. Obviously I'm gonna, you know, stick with my team winning the championship. I really think we do it, to be honest. But since the season gonna be restarting and everyone has to like build chemistry again and do all that stuff, I think I won't be surprised when we see like a lot of upsets this year.
Yeah.
college basketball is, March Madness.
Yeah.
So you're gonna like maybe Milwaukee gets out first round because they're not used to like like it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Especially to see like all the teams that are like so close in the playoff spot, fight for playoff spot. So that's gonna be really interesting. I'm pretty sure like what if the Pelicans end up not making playoffs? Like anything can happen, man. It's a crazy sport, but I'm going with the Lakers. I'm gonna stick with that to win the championship, regardless of Rondo being hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was watching a lot of the sports people talk, and they were saying how like Rondo and Bradley being gone is like the best defenders gone.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say Rondo's the best defender in the team. He had like the worst defensive rating on the roster. So I mean, obviously his playmaking is gonna be missed, but I mean LeBron can do that too. I mean, we got like 7 other guards that can play in his position. I mean, as long as they're doing their role and they know what they're doing, then.
And keep in mind, like let's other people, you live in the Bay, so you're in Warriors land at that point.
That's Warrior land, man.
Damn, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I started watching basketball. When was that? 2014. That's when I started, playing basketball and all that stuff. So it's been like a couple of 6 years, and that's when the Warriors were doing good. They were doing like they were on the come up. I was watching Curry as he was growing, bro. It was insane. And obviously, like I didn't know like what the hell was going on. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for the Warriors. Screw this. I'm just gonna go because I didn't know, bro. Because it takes a while. Like once you get into basketball, it takes a while to figure everything out. Like it took me so long, bro. Cause I see the Heat. I was there once the Heat were just winning the championship, and then the Warriors were coming right back. I was watching that, so it was like a weird transition. So like there wasn't like one team, and the Lakers at that time were just just complete ass cheeks, bro.
Even though like I'm a Laker fan, I still like because I love basketball in general. I watch like any team.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care what game's on. Like if the Lakers aren't playing tonight and another team is, I'll watch them because I like you said, like players too. I also like players and like to watch them grow. So like watching Curry and the Warriors like come up was kind of crazy, especially being here today and see everybody get excited. And you for sure, I mean, you've seen the bandwagons come out a little bit.
Yeah,
but it was cool to see and experience for sure. Especially watching them live. Like I had a chance to see them live. What was it? Pretty much every year, to be honest. So,
did you go to any of the games? That's the question. Did you go to any of the games?
I mean, seeing KD too, like in person, it's pretty cool too. Like you're seeing greatness and like so much on one court. It's like you can feel that, and then just feel the vibe. Especially at Oracle in Oakland, man. We go pretty hard in Oakland.
Hey, and that's crazy because they changed the arena. They put it to where's it, San Francisco, I think. Like
San Francisco.
It's crazy, bro. Like
that's crazy, but I mean, there's good and bad to it.
Yeah.
Like
it's a lot more expensive.
The stadium was kind of old. I mean, both stadiums right next to because we have a baseball and basketball right next to each other.
Mm.
So and baseball and football. Baseball, football, and basketball. So baseball and football share the same stadium. That's like it's old. Rebuild it, probably tear it down soon or something. But
that's crazy though.
The stadium is nice in San Francisco. It's expensive as hell, but it's nice.
Damn, but Oracle had the best crowd from the NBA. It was just amazing. Like, one thing I hate about the Lakers, their announcers, the people that are the commentators. I hate the commentators, bro. I swear to God, their voice is so annoying. It's just like, I want the Warriors commentator. That's what I want, bro. I want that guy. I want that guy because I'm so used to him, bro. Like, he has, like, once you hear him, like, say bang and everything, it's like, bro, this guy is a legend.
He's, Mike Green is, he's a commentator for the Knicks, too, so, and then obviously ESPN and TNT and everything, so.
What do you think about the commentators from the Lakers? Do you have any, does it not sound right to you or something like that? I don't know. For me, it doesn't, I don't like it. I don't like the commentators. Like.
I mean, maybe because, like, I've been watching them since, like, a kid, so I kind of got accustomed to it. Like now I'm used to their voice. So like now sometimes it's weird watching TV and not hearing their voice. Like watching like on ESPN, like, oh shoot, what the heck? I don't hear. I mean, that's how it is. So
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I don't know. They just don't have excitement. They don't have like their excitement like you know, they're not yelling and hella lit. You know, I like commentators who yell and are lit as heck. I don't like you know.
I don't know, like, cause on ESPN, like you got like sometimes Mark Jackson be annoying, you know, like, and Van Gundy, like sometimes it's like, shut up, like just watch the game, you know, like, cause that's what I like, cause like I don't like too much talking, cause then it's kind of just like now you're talking about just like random shit instead of watching the game. I'm trying to watch the game, so like now like since especially this year I'm kind of able to sound off the commentators, and now I can watch the game just myself. So I'm like, I'm zoned in, I'm in the zone. But then it's like I rather have commentators who know basketball, like who actually know the sport and know what they're talking about, instead of people who just are just there, you know, it's just their job or whatever. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Do you think the Pelicans are gonna make the playoffs? Because if they do, keep in mind, Zion might be Rookie of the Year.
No, he can't be Rookie of the Year.
Hey, man, if he makes the playoffs and he goes far...
If we're going to take Kawhi out of the MVP conversation because he didn't play a whole year, then Zion can't be Rookie of the Year because he didn't play a whole year.
But look, a lot of basketball people are talking about... Because this was a talk before it stopped. They were saying, if he gets to the playoffs and he, like, you know, carries the Pelicans to a playoff spot, maybe he you know... goes to the second round. Imagine, let's say he goes to the second round of the playoffs, bro. Let's say he goes to the second round. What do you think about then? Like, if he carries them to the second round of the playoffs, well, that's a tough job, bro. Cause look, the hype.
Playoffs and season it's two different things. So if you carry a team to the playoffs, you're not Rookie of the Year because Rookie of the Year is pretty much basically the season, not into the playoffs. If he gets them to a playoff spot, I still don't count him as Rookie of the Year because you're playing 8 games instead of 82 games. So, and it did like a 4-month gap. So now you have all that time to work out. Now you know how people play in the NBA. So now you can be accustomed to that. Yeah. So I still don't count Zion as Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna take Ja Morant this year because I mean he's been balling. He's played a whole year too. So
yeah, props to Ja Morant, man. He's a beast. People really be like not like caring too much about him. Like I don't see the hype around him, and it's crazy because like even 2K. Like what do you think about that? My thing, 2K, they make him cover athlete. That's the thing that got me kind of like okay, like relax. He only played like a couple games. He hasn't done anything big yet. Like I get the hype and all that stuff. And, like, you got to sell the game somehow. I understand that. But, hey, Ja Morant deserves that, you know? Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's for sure, you know, that's debatable for those two guys. But I think 2K was kind of thinking where the money going to come from. So obviously, Zion brought so much money to Duke. When he was in high school, he brought that school a lot of money. The Pelicans, he's bringing them hella money, more fans. So it's for sure a business thing. So they like, if we get Zion the cover, more people will buy it because Zion's a cover. They want to have the Rookie of the Year cover and just, you know, hang it in their room or something, you know, like. So it's I see why they did it. I mean, it's whatever to me at the end of the day. I got the Kobe edition, so. Yeah.
So which one did you get? You got the 2K20 like the PS5 version?
Yeah, I got the PS5 version.
Okay, so once you get the PS5, you get the regular PS4 edition, right? So I haven't pre-ordered yet, but because I obviously I'm broke as heck right now. But when I have money, I'm definitely gonna buy the Kobe edition, the next gen, because it's super good, bro. Have you heard about like what's the next gen version? Like it's gonna be like a completely different, you know. They worked on it from the ground up. It's not, you know, like the last gen, you know, which is super damn cool. I don't know if you knew about that.
Yeah, I've watched and read about the stuff that's gonna be out. For me, it's kind of like it was kind of. I didn't like the way 2K kind of did their buy situation with pre-order. Yeah. Like it didn't make too much sense. Like if I bought the PS5 version, I don't know why the hell I would want the PS4 version. I'm being the PS5, it wouldn't really make sense. So it was like, that was kind of stupid, but then again, it's like, hey, I mean, it's a Kobe edition.
Yeah, I understand it though, because it's still backwards compatible, so you can still play the PS4 version on the PS5. So you get the next gen, you got the next version of, you got 2K21, which is kind of like a better game, but it's for, you still have your characters and all that stuff from the last one. So that's pretty cool, man. Like the whole what's it called, the compatibility. Like, that's cool. You get basically 2 games for one. And hey, I'm not gonna judge it. Hey, if I get 2 games for free, hey, that's lit. That's lit.
Anything free is cool.
Yeah, I just hope, nothing bad ends up happening in the return for the NBA, because bro, like my worst fear right now is that like people, like they get contaminated, bro, and everything shuts down again, like completely indefinitely, and then we're all screwed, bro. We are screwed. No more basketball for like the next year, I feel like.
It'll be good though. I mean, so far it's working really well. I mean, they tested the 322 yesterday.
Yeah.
2 came back positive. 1 being Westbrook, and he's not even in Orlando. He stayed in Houston.
Oh damn! So he's not gonna play.
He didn't go with the team last week.
Everyone
was scheduled to come to Orlando. He didn't go because he was feeling sick.
Okay.
He had his symptoms, or I don't know if he had symptoms that bad, but he was getting his test, and obviously they came back positive. So that's why he didn't go. I think the next person, I can't remember who the other person was, but I feel like it was James Harden, because he didn't go to Orlando either. He hasn't gone to Orlando yet. So them two could be the players, but I think that's still good for the fact that nobody traveled to Orlando and tested positive over there. Yeah. It was from when they were in their hometown. So, I mean, that's good. That's a plus for them, for the league. So, I mean, we'll see how it works out. I mean, I hope everything's good. I mean, you got players already kind of breaking the rules a little bit, but...
Bro, like, the thing that pisses me off about the whole...
You can't, like, babysit them and baby them, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it's very... It's like, hey, like, the thing that I hate about it is that they're over here complaining. Have you seen all those, like, little, like, videos?
Why, though? Because, like, I mean, the food wasn't all great. I mean, we're going to be honest. But, I mean, hey, food is food. But, I mean, like, people were judging, like, oh, J.R. Smith and everything. But, like, you got to see, like, actually know it, Like, I was watching his live, and they didn't give him best sheets. They didn't give him no best sheets. So he was like, what? Like, what am I... So, I mean, of course they got things. It's an adjustment, too. You got to adjust to it, so...
I feel like... No, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I don't know like about the whole Bessie situation, but I feel like the majority of NBA players come from like a very poor background,
Yeah.
So I feel like they're making millions of dollars, literally millions, and I understand the part that they're risking their lives. I understand that, definitely, but you're still making millions of dollars. I feel like anybody in their position would be definitely fine with whatever they get. They would be more than good. They got a whole gaming center. They got, the beds are probably nice as heck. They clean everything. Everything is super clean. And the food, I feel like the food doesn't look great because of the container. If you put it in a plate, like a nice little plate, everything you put it in very nicely, it's the best food ever, But isn't like the little plastic, what's it called, boxes, you can microwave them, all that stuff. Obviously, like, that's gonna look bad. But you gotta keep in mind, it's food, man. Like, anybody would be more than lovely.
Like, it's an adjustment, because like you were saying, players come from a bad background. So they go from eating maybe sometimes no meals a day, and then they have, money to eat, hire chefs, whatever. So they're accustomed to that. And then now they have to go kind of back to that lifestyle. They don't want to do that. That's the last thing they want, is to go back to that lifestyle. So I can see why they're kind of like about it. But I mean, the NBA said they're gonna change the meals. They're just gonna wait a few weeks to see how it is, make sure everything goes right, and then you probably get better meals after.
I feel like I feel like that's what they're very complaining about, like the meals and stuff like that. But at the same time, bro, they're making $1 million. Hey, if you give me even $1 million, bro, I'm not gonna complain at all. Like at all. Like it's insane, bro. Like if you're making millions of dollars like that and still complaining about everything you got, like you could have it way worse. Like I feel like people aren't thinking about how bad it could be. Like it could be way worse, you know. So,
but then also like I don't know. A lot of people say, "Oh, they made $1 million," but you have to think too. Like they have agents, so some of that money goes to them. They got family.
but they still get the majority. They still get it.
That's your mom that's like, "Hey, I want like you know, give your mom a house or buy
Yeah.
a new car, so you buy a house. You have to buy a house for yourself." And then randomly you get your little cousins that come in, hey, I want this, hey, I want this. So then you help them out because you got money to help them. So now you're tight, like, okay, I gotta save money for myself now to live. So I see their point of view and then everyone else's point of view. So
yeah, basically, man, I can't even wait for the basketball season to start already. Man, I hope it's a good season. You know, I like how the Lakers and Clippers are looking. I really like it. You know. Like on paper, it looks like the Clippers have a way better team, you know, from the papers and from the games that we've been watching. The last Laker and Clipper game was great, bro. That was an amazing game, you know, and bro, like play that keeps on being on my mind is the play where like Bron is about to shoot and Patrick Beverly like slaps the ball out. That play, I hate that play with all my guts, bro. I hate that play.
So, like, obviously the first game of the season is kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like for the Clippers, they kept pretty much everybody on their team. They just added 2 more superstars. Yeah. So their chemistry was already there.
Yeah.
The Lakers, they only kept like 3 players from last year. And you have a whole different team now, a whole new 9 players. So now you have to build chemistry. Mm-hmm. It was a good game. They probably could have blown us out the first game, and they could have. They should have, but they didn't. Because I mean, that shows something. But I mean, you got 2 of the best players in the league, AD and LeBron. Mm-hmm. And then Christmas Day, I saw like little by little, Lakers were falling apart. They just turned the ball over, played like shooting stupid shots. So I mean, that was our fault. We lost that game. They didn't beat us. We lost. Like we fucked up on that one. And then obviously we saw the third game. Lakers handled their business and showed up. So I'm excited to see how first game is and how playoffs is.
Yeah, man. I appreciate your time, bro. I appreciate you being on the podcast, bro. Tell people where they can find you on Instagram and your YouTube channel and anything else you got going on.
What was that?
Tell people where they can find you and on Instagram, YouTube, or anything else you got.
My Instagram is JoelDLC22. For YouTube, the podcast, the sports one, for those who like sports, is Sportsworks Podcast. And then those who just want to listen to us, me and my friends, it's the Heart to Heart Podcast. So you can check me out on there. And yeah, we got more coming this year and hopefully next year.
Yeah, man. I appreciate your time. Also, guys, if you guys follow my YouTube, my personal account, which is my vlogging channel and my reaction channel. It's just my name, Raimundo Barrientos. The link will be in the description box below, as well as all his links are gonna be there too. And yeah, guys, until next time. See you, man.
Peace out, bro. You have a good one.